What do you have to say about Kisi Ka Bhai, Kisi Ki Jaan? Will we get to
It's awesome.
Will we get to see your song in that one as well?
Thank God, no.
No, really? Are you feeling happy about it?
Yeah, because no, I'm joking now. The music is outstanding in the movie. Like all the songs, I don't know which one to pick, like being the best, because they are all so good. And the romantic one, and the dance numbers, and the way they look grand, and it's beautiful. And the action as well, it's a different level. Ladies and gentlemen, a big new song is coming out right now. Action. Shot in LA with Daniel Losicera, shot in Mumbai, and a new kind of a vibe of Asha G's song, Raat Baaki. You have to listen on Saragama.
Wow, that's a good
That was a promo.
That was a
good promo. Hello, this is Iulia Vantur and you're watching me on Mirchi Plus.
Hi, this is Samina Shaikh here on Mirchi Plus, and with me today I have the very gorgeous lady, Iulia Vantur. Welcoming her on Mirchi Plus. But
thank you. Look who's talking. You're gorgeous.
I want to give a very decent introduction to her, the lady I envy the most, because I'm an ardent Salman Khan fan, and she is a good friend of Salman. So I sometimes envy her that, oh, I wish.
I get that all the time.
Yes, I'm sure. But
that.
You have evolved like how? I have seen your songs, with Pulkit Samrat. You have done such a good, item song with them, item number. We should not even call it, it was such a beautiful
but it was
song.
so fun.
Yeah,
it was so fun at my first experience.
And when I saw you the
Bollywood.
very first time, that time, I think you got the best moves that time. And then,
sweet.
as coming to that, you come to Raat Baaki, which is such a melodious song, remaking that one. How was it for you?
It has been a ride, it has been a journey for me, because I've learned so much during this whole professional path.
Yeah.
I actually learned so much about myself, about the way I'm built as a person, and I felt, as you said, that I grew. Because even living in a different country makes you, evolve, grow, and know so much more about yourself. So I've been blessed to live in India. I always say India has been a lesson for me and has taught me so much about life and about myself.
Do you also feel that your career, in the singing world has evolved a lot, in the music world, and the way you have taken your baby steps, it's come out very nicely, be it your song in Sultan, the way you have made your, you have carved your journey. What do you have to say of that?
I think God carved it for me, not myself. I was just there, present, whatever He told me to do, I was up to it, I was up for it. Somehow, I said that even before, I didn't really believe that this will take this turn. I thought it's just going to be one song, one time, and that's it, just for fun, just for the experience. And then there was another one, and then another one, and it took me 1 year to convince myself that, yeah, it's okay, you can do that. You can do that as a path in your life, But then I had to feel confident inside that, to have that kind of a confidence that I can do it, that obviously I love doing it, and I always loved singing, but that was not my profession. So that's why I was a little bit, because I'm that kind of a person who will be like, wanted to be very sure and wanted to be prepared for the things before stepping out. But somehow life and all the events of my life, how it happened, everything had happened just like that. Life threw me in the water with the dolphins or sharks.
Wow.
And you just swim, So that happens all the time in my career. Even my TV career, the same thing happened. I just went, and I remember I went with my CV because I heard there was like a contest there for a news anchor, and I was super young, So I thought that initially maybe I'll not look credible enough to present the news. And I went with my CV, and I met there just to put it there, right, to apply.
Yeah.
But then I met the producer exactly at that time when I was, it was a lady producer, exactly when I put my CV there. So she said, I came with the CV and all that, come where? Wow. For the test. I was like, now? Yes, now. And I was like, I felt so unprepared and all that, but I said, okay, now is the moment, I have to do it, what to do, no? So I've done it.
So it just happened in the gist of a moment, and things
it just happened,
yeah.
And then she asked me, okay, from where can you come? And I was like shocked. I didn't believe that actually I stepped there with some thoughts that, okay, I'll put it there, maybe it will happen, maybe not, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But then I end up after 1 hour like having a job, you know, and I took it step by step. I learned all the steps, like being on the field, doing material, editing and everything. Like I've done everything in the news. So
I should like be actually scared of her, because she can be a very good journalist for that matter. We really have someone over there.
I've learned the whole process, and you know, everything was added in my life, because even later on I thought how presenting the news can help you in your singing career. But there was one day when I realized how. I remember I went to the studio, Aditya Dev's studio. I was supposed to record something, and there was this music composer, Gurinder, from UK, and he was recording a rap song, which is in race.
Okay.
And he said, would you be so kind to give me like just try on the rap? So I said, I'm so sorry, I never rap in my life, and I don't think I will sound good, you know. I mean, I would love to help you, but I don't think I can. So he said, just try, you know, try once. If we like it, we use it. If not, then we just, you know, delete it. And I was like, okay. And I just tried it once, literally, and said, great, we have it. Wow. I was like, are you serious? Are you joking? And then I realized the fact that, you know, reading the news, and especially when you do the headlines, has to be super, super fast, right?
Yes,
you have to
true.
speak super fast. So that kind of a habit, that kind of a practice helped me with the rap. It's not like a great rap, don't expect now, but still, it helped me, you know, that kind of a practice. So everything in life helps, adds, and at one point you might need it, you know. Everything what you do later on might be a good use. So yeah, even my TV hosting career helped me later on, even with the interaction with the audience and live shows, you know, to communicate with the audience, to feel their pulse and to get into that vibe. That's the thing that I love the most, to do live shows and to interact with the audience, you know, because there you can feel if people are happy listening to your music or not, you know. That's the best place.
So quickly,
Yes.
if you had to do an anchoring right now, what would you do? If you have to say some, you know, news, say something in a very breaking news style, what would you do?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big new song is coming out right now. Action, shot in LA with Daniel Losicera, shot in Mumbai, and a new kind of a vibe of Asha G's song, Raat Baaki. You have to listen it on Saragama.
Wow, that's a good
That
one.
was a promo.
That was a
a
good
promo.
one. But you know, as I've been seeing you, that you are also under that pressure, because that song is a remake, and you know, the voice has been so melodious. You know, so many memories people have when they recollect.
Exactly.
We were not born on that generation, but you know, we know that, you know, okay, over the years this song has become that famous. You know, Raat Baaki hai.
Exactly.
You had that kind of, you know, nervousness that, oh my God, I'm doing this song. It features Zeenat Aman. It's, you know, sang
I
by,
know,
sung
later
by.
on when I've seen, because what happened, I went to Sajid Wajid's studio. I was supposed, again, the same story of my life, you know. I go in one place to do something and something else comes out, you know. And I was supposed to record a song, and Sajid told me, go in front of the mic, take the lyrics, I'm gonna make you sing this one, try this one. I was like, okay, but what song is this? Don't worry, I'll hum it for you, I will teach you the tune, and you have the lyrics, and we'll practice, don't worry. I was okay listening to the song. I was like, I know this song, but I didn't know it so well, right?
Yeah.
I heard it before because I used to like hear like older songs and Asha G songs, Lata G songs, and my favorite song, you know, it's like Jagale. And I said, I don't know the tune properly. So he said, no problem, just trust me. You just follow me. Okay. And he fooled me. He said, we're just, you know, practicing, and then later on you learn it and you come back and we record it properly. Okay, fine. So then there was not so much of pressure, right?
Yeah.
Because I said, we're just playing around. We're just trying to see if it sounds nice or no. And then later on, he said, okay, that's it. The song, you have it. I was like, no, I I was like feeling.
And in fact, they're
no,
very close to Bappida. They were very close because, you know, when he passed away, and, you know, I remember taking his interview and he told me they share very close memories, you know, like a family relationship, and then you're doing a song like that.
Yes,
So
yes,
there might be a lot to it, I must say.
Yes, exactly. And then later on, you know, when you find out the weight of the, you know, actually this this song, and you see the music video, and it's like, oh my God. But I hope, you know, but I trusted Sajid. I knew that he will not make me do something which he doesn't believe in. And then I felt like the song is really good and brings like a new, fresh vibe, keeping the essence of the song, what's the most beautiful thing about the song, you know. Then later on we recorded that, we shot the music video. First I shot just playing around in LA with Daniel Cicero and his team, because every time when I reach there, I will do a session with him, action session, and then he will record it. And then I said, okay, if we're recording it, why not to use one of my songs that I recorded for, you know, for the images, to be like a background. Because at that point of time, I didn't thought that I would release the song.
Yeah.
So then we shot that action, and then we came back to Mumbai. Haider Khan said, okay, I have an idea for this music video. And then we shot in 24 hours, like literally 24 hours, from morning till night. Otherwise, I think we were supposed to shoot for 2-3 days. But at that time, there was no time even for me, because I was supposed to leave in a music tour in US. So there was no time. Everybody was like, come on, let's do it, let's do it. Everything was, as I said, as a ride, you know, like a whole.
Do you enjoy this process when things happen quickly and at the same time the results are good?
Yes, you know why? Because it doesn't give me time to think too much.
Yeah.
The moment when you start thinking too much, you put so much of pressure on yourself, then you might do the things not so naturally and not so well. So the moment when I react usually good at the last moment things, you know, because I focus. I'm a woman who has been taught live to go live in my shows, right? So in Romania, our live shows are like literally live, like there is no delay, no nothing. So that means when you're live, you have to focus, you know, you have to put your whole energy there. You don't have a second chance, right?
Correct.
So probably I was trained in that way to put my whole energy when it's last moment thing, and that gives me that kind of a rush, you know, that kind of a adrenaline, sugar rush, and the adrenaline, and I enjoy that. I like it,
Iulia, when was the first time you started singing? You know, if you remember that first song, and if you could, like, you know, make your audience hear that song.
I think first time I started singing, obviously, like all of us in kindergarten, right? When we were like super,
no, but like
super
when
small.
you took this as a profession, where you felt like, okay, I can try in this career.
You know, it happened in Romania, but no one knew about it, actually. I was in a studio with my friends, and they needed a female voice. And I was there in the studio, so the person knew that I have an okay voice, you know. So then he used my voice, but because I was presenting the news, I was not allowed to do any other extra things, right? Entertainment and all that. Actually, I was the only news anchor who later on did entertainment as well. I presented Dancing with the Stars. So I recorded that song in the studio without no one knowing. And the specific band Accent, you might be knowing the band because it's very famous here as well.
Okay.
I remember once we met for a show, and they were promoting that song, and I was invited too. Wow. So they took me on the stage.
It was yours.
Yeah, and they took me on the stage. Only we knew that it's actually my voice in that song, you know. So it was fun. But that was again.
Do you remember that song? If you could recollect, and if you could sing for your audience.
Not really. For the moment, I can't.
Okay.
I remember one of their songs. That's one of their songs.
Theme, you know.
Yeah.
And you like the song Lag Ja Gale, I believe.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
I love it.
So if you could sing that in your voice for the audience out there.
Yes, and I hope you'll forgive me.
Of course they like it, I'm sure.
Lag Ja Gale ke piye हसी रात हो ना हो फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो, लग जा गले से.
This song naturally brings some tears in our eyes. I think the song itself is such a beautiful song. I feel. I think it's very good. It's sung very well by you. I must applaud you for this.
Thank you. So sweet. I didn't expect it to this reaction from you.
No, I really liked it. I really like this song. Actually, it's very good. It brings back so many. Like, you can just listen to this, you know, when you're in a cold, quiet night. Just enjoy it.
It's beautiful.
Basically.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
At the same time, I see that Salman keeps on promoting his songs a lot. You know, did you give him any kind of, you know?
I didn't threaten him.
Did you bribe him by any chance?
No, he was the one who actually believed in my voice and made me, convinced me somehow that I should pursue this. And you know what, I've been told that you have a gift, you should not waste it.
True.
That was the moment when I decided, okay, I'm going to do this seriously. I'm going to work for it, you know, and improve it. And then I understood that this is a beautiful way of sending a good message to the world, you know, and touching people's hearts and giving your, like bringing your part, you know, to the world in a beautiful way. Because everybody loves music, and through lyrics of the songs, I think you can you know send a good message to.
It does
everybody.
hit you very when you're in that mood.
You see, I mean,
I love music a lot, so that's why, like, you know, I listen to so many songs.
I can feel that.
I listen to so many songs, and I could relate. Okay, yeah, there is some kind of connection you try to build with it, with the universe out there.
Exactly,
I must say that.
Yeah. So I feel so fortunate, you know, to be able to do this every single day of my life, and I don't take it obviously as a job. This is what I like to do, so I'm
You
fortunate.
also went to Bigg Boss house. Would you ever prefer like just being there in the Bigg Boss house for 1 week at least, just as a wildcard entry?
Okay, 1 week maybe, but to be there for such a long time,
not possible.
I think no, that's a huge challenge for everybody's life, I feel. And since I was presenting in Romania a similar show called The Farm, and the contestants are living in, the celebrities are living in a farmhouse, so it's even much more difficult because they have to work the land, they have to, anyway, it's much more complex. But I used to present a similar show there, and I know the struggle. I know how impactful it is for everyone's life who is there in the house for so long. You know, everybody said it changed my life. You know, there is not only one person who has spent time there, because you go back to yourself. You have no chance, and there is no one to help you there in the house. You know, you don't have your mom, your dad, your friends, your support, nothing. It's just you, yourself, with a bunch of people that you might not like sometimes. You know, and you're stuck in a house for 4 months. I mean, imagine, and you're judged for what you say, what you do, every single day.
Every statement also, you know, it comes across, and the way the fights are too bad, you know, it comes too personal sometimes, and they don't even talk for years, you know, they don't become good friends ever.
Yeah, I mean, that happened in real life, right? So the real life is happening there in front of us.
But do you think Salman is a very good host? Like, he's been very fair
I think he's an amazing host. The fact that he's so natural, so real, and the fact that he brings his own experiences and tries to help the contestants bringing that kind of a life experience, I think that's great, you know, because every time he might, like you might see him getting pissed off or with them, but for the right reasons, you know. In the end, if you listen till the end, you'll figure out, you'll understand that there is a lesson there, you know. He didn't open his mouth without wanting them to understand certain things, you know. So it's a different kind of a perspective. I feel that's his thing. He brings a different kind of a perspective on the table, which is very interesting and very original and very real.
And what do you have to say about Kisi Ka Bhai, Kisi Ki Jaan? Will we get to
It's awesome.
Will we get to see your song in that one as well?
Thank God, no.
No, really? Are you feeling happy about it?
Yeah, because no, I'm joking now. The music is outstanding in the movie. Like all the songs, I don't know which one to pick, like being the best, because they are all so good. And the romantic one, and the dance numbers, and the way they look grand, and it's beautiful. And the action as well, it's a different level. No, I don't have a song there, and I think it's so much better for me to create my own path and to have my own identity as an artist, because everyone wants that in the end, to be respected and to be
known for their original
known for what they can do themselves, right?
So we are going to start this special game with Iulia Vantur, which is about learning Romanian language from her. And I'm going to say certain words, and she's going to teach me how to say that well in Romanian.
I love this game.
I love
now
it too.
Now it's my turn to teach Romanian.
Me. So starting with this, I love you.
Te
iubesc.
Te iubesc.
Te iubesc.
Lovely.
Okay, your eyes are beautiful.
Ochii tăi.
Ochii tăi.
Sunt frumoși.
Sunt frumoși. Sunt frumoși.
But you really have beautiful eyes.
Thank you so much.
No, you do.
You. Our business is our business, none of your business.
Treaba noastră e treaba noastră, nu e treaba ta.
Treaba noastră. Treaba noastră. E
treaba noastră.
Treaba noastră.
Nu e treaba ta.
Nu e treaba ta.
Oh, not bad, right?
Yeah, very good. Like that. Okay, can we go for a dinner date?
Putem să mergem la o cină? Putem să mergem la o cină împreună.
Oh, I like to have proofs right now after hearing this. Okay, the last one. I love to eat edamame.
Îmi place să mănânc.
Îmi place
să mănânc edamame.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, now there's one more segment, which is you have to convert the Hindi dialogues in Romanian language. Okay. So this is for you completely. So here it is. Mongambo khush hua.
Happy will be fericit.
So how do you say that? Mongambo fericit.
Mongambo fericit.
Okay. Ja Simran ja, जी ले अपनी जिंदगी भी. Go Simran go, lead your own life. So.
Du-te Simran. Du-te Simran. Du-te mai departe în viață.
Okay. Du-te Simran. Du-te
mai departe.
Okay, I'm bad with it. Departe.
în viață.
Okay. एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो रमेश बाबू? What would you understand, Ramesh Babu, the value of one chutki sindoor, the suhag, basically?
Ce înțelegi? Ce înțelegi tu? Sindu Babu. Then, from?
What would you understand the value of
the value of the sindu? Okay. Ce înțelegi tu? Babu. Din semnificația. I know the word is complicated.
Yeah. Semnificația. That's nice. Okay.
Sindu will
be sindur.
Yeah.
Okay. So now last two. Mari choriya choro se kam hai ke? Are my daughters, more like my daughters are more valuable as compared to, men, to guys actually?
Like my daughter is more.
My daughters are enough than the guys around there, like that.
Like my daughter is too good for the guys around there.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Mari chori choro se kam hai ke text. Yeah.
Fica ma is my daughter.
Okay. Fica ma.
E mult prea bună. Pentru băieții din jur.
Pentru
băieții din jur.
Wow. I think I'll just record this and I'll keep this for myself to learn the language. The last one is
sounding complicated.
Yeah, it's a bit complicated, but if you learn it. I've learned French actually, but I'm not that great with it. Like not that fluent with it. But I know. No, I didn't understand. See,
Comment ça va?
Comment ça va? No,
Ça va bien. Like how are you?
How are you? See, I know this bonneet. I know that, you know, thoda bahut
हाँ,
deja vu and all that.
Okay, okay,
Some
okay,
words
okay.
of it.
Yeah.
Basanti, in kutto ke samne mat nachna. Basanti, don't dance in front of these dogs. This is the last one for you.
Okay. Nu dansa
Nu dansa
în fața
in fața
acestor câini.
acestor
Câini.
Clean.
Yeah, it's complicated.
It's actually complicated, but
Câini.
clean.
Câini.
Okay. It's okay. Good
Clean,
one.
yeah.
But thank you so much, Iulia.
Thank you so much.
I loved this segment with you and the entire interview with you. And
Thank
thank you so much for your lovely time.